CIO should concentrate mainly on two things. One is cloud computing model, so that it does not require capex. That is one aspect. It requires only revenue expenditure. Second is some open source kind of a thing. Like if you are going for some OS and other things, Red Hat is there or Solaris is there, that kind of thing, without compromising on working benefits basically. So one should concentrate on those issues at this point. BFSI is being regulated by RBI, and RBI needs to regulate it for for the stabilization of economy. Now in this current scenario, how India could survive this recession, and other European and US, the big countries, the big power, superpower, they could not survive. Reason is they were very open, their compliance were not much, but India being regulated and conservative in their approach, all banks were being governed by RBI regulations, and RBI was very strict, and our government was also very strict in certain cases. Like, though we blame leftist for certain things, but in that case they were really helpful because they did not allow so much liberalization in banking sector. That's why we could save this in our banking industry. So that's why regulation is very important in BFSI sector. Technology play a role in 2-3 things. Like if it is a banking environment, then security compliance is one. Otherwise, for information flow, because RBI requires information weekly, fortnightly, monthly. So for that flow of information to RBI, you require technology. Also for managing your assets and liability, there should not be asset liability mismatch. That is a major thing. Some banks suffers in past because of that reason only, because there was a asset liability mismatch. They raised short-term assets, they lended for long-term. Then when there is short-term, they need to repay it after a few months. But they were not having funds because they did not plan accordingly. So that's why for asset liability management, they need to give report to RBI as well as to the board of directors or audit committee of directors. So that this is the situation of asset and liability. So for managing those things, technology plays a very important role as far as compliance is concerned. First thing is like value of that contract, time frame. Then what is required from vendor side, what is required from your side, all the things has to be there. Then you need to build a penalty clause. If that penalty clause is not there, vendor is not going to give you that uptime, whatever is agreed to. This is the time that they should work hard, and they are the basically business enablers, I can say that way. IT is the backbone of any company nowadays. Without IT, any company cannot survive, whether it's a small or a big. Every company has to adopt IT, and the CIO role is to maximize shareholders' wealth. And how to maximize shareholders' wealth is to align IT with that business process, so that people get benefit of it. Information flow is fast, decision making is faster, and corporate get benefits of it.